I was with my friends at the restaurant. At the restaurant, I was with my friends. I tried to start a conversation with him, and I said like, you prefer to live in an apartment or in a house. And instead of his saying like what he preferred, if it's a house or an apartment, he said this. I don't know. After that, I was like, that's why you are saying I don't know, but okay, no. And then again, I said, bro, I think that's like to rent, I think to rent a house is better than just like buy a house, especially now. Like, I think that's not a good idea. What do you think about that? I don't know. After that, I was like pissed off, but okay. And I said to him like, I think that in the next 10 years, like, don't make too much sense. Like, we buy, like, imagine that we buy like a car. I think don't make too much sense. I think to rent a car make more sense, especially because like freedom to travel. Then I don't think like this in the next 5 to 10 years don't make too much sense. I don't know. It's not a thing that I need to think right now. It's a thing that I just need to think in the future. Then I don't know. After that, I was pissed off. After that, after I went back to home again, I was in home right now. I was in a meeting with my friend, and I said to him, when we was in the restaurant, I did not like it. I was trying to start a conversation with you, but you were just saying, I don't know. And it was funny because at the time it was not just I don't know. Is that I don't need to think right now. It's a thing that I need to think in the future. And I was like, why? This don't make too much sense. And I said like for him to stop saying I don't know. But first he said like, but if I don't know, I don't know. And I said to him like, yes, I understand that, but even that is not a reason. Because imagine that was Andrew Tate or some like famous people or some people, a guy that respect, and because me and him, I know him for a very long time, but if it was a guy that's like, imagine Andrew Tate was asking my friend like, you prefer a Bugatti or a McLaren? My friend would not say like, I don't know. No, what he would say is exactly like this. I prefer Bugatti, because I think that Bugatti, like, especially the name is like, it's cool, I like Bugatti. I like more Bugattis, I like this car. I don't think like McLaren is like boring, I think McLaren is like it's a different type of styles, like the type of style like don't exist too much, then I prefer Bugatti. This is what he would say, He would not say like I don't know. He would say like he would like try to think, like he would think and say, but what was when it was me and my friend the resident, he did not want to think for some reason, Imagine if you are just saying I don't know, and then you say it's not a thing that I need to think right now, it's a thing that I need to think in the future. It's not. It seemed that how you can have a conversation with this guy, how it's just boring. Imagine that like I tried, and after that like I tried to start the conversation lots of times. In the restaurant we were just like in the silence, because I tried to start the conversation and it was I don't know, and then get to the point that I did not had more nothing to talk about, because he just said I don't know, Then I said this to him, and fortunately he understood. He actually, yes, he understood, and I'm grateful. I'm glad that I did that, and right now he understood, and he's not doing anymore. I'm really glad that I did it, because most people, they understand it. For example, most people in my situation would be like pissed off, but they will not say. For my friend, he will not say. But me, because I understand that giving feedback for like my friends is important, and that's a good thing, Then I said to him, and I'm glad that I did it, Then I did it, and he's not doing anymore, I'm if you want to improve your life and actually like don't be average and actually learn a bunch of things, if you want to be part of this community, subscribe, and let's go to the video. That's how men grow. Men in these days are so feminine. Men, like, in these days, even if it's just like, like giving feedback, they are not doing too much, you know. Criticize, give feedback, they are not doing too much, you know. Imagine that if you are talking with a friend and say you should go to the gym, they don't see like as too much in these days is a good thing, you know. They're not doing too much. They are just saying everyone have his life, you know. But I don't think that's a good thing, you know. I understood this is what, like, that's example of the story that I told is an example, you know. And men, like, are more feminine these days. They're not giving too much feedback. They're not criticizing. They're not saying, "Oh, bro, you are fat. I think you should go to the gym. I think it would be good for you. And I think it will just improve your life. You know, I think it would be a good thing you start going to the gym. You know." But people don't do more in these days. You know. People just don't do more. Are so feminine these days. They are not doing this anymore. You know. Then I think that's truly a bad thing. And I think you should, like, just start giving feedback. And that's the problem. Men are feminine these days. They are not giving too much feedback, and this make men more weak. You know. You know, because if you have like a group of friends that are giving feedback, like criticize, "Oh, you are fat, you should go to the gym. I think you should go to the gym. Would be a good thing for you." If you are like, I always criticize, give feedback, criticize in a constructive way, 100%. You know, everyone wins. You know, and for example, had a time that I was at the gym, like, as usually I was at the gym, and then I was doing exercise wrong. You know. Imagine you have exercise and it's supposed you are doing like this. An instant of you are doing like that, you are doing like this. You know, like, you understand, you know. And had a guy that he was like, he looked at me and he was like, "What the fuck you are doing?" You know, he understood that I was doing wrong, you know. And he said to me, "You are doing this wrong. That's you should lose less weight, you know, because then you can have problems in your back, you know." And then I understood, you know. And I had a time that he said, "Oh, most people normally, like, they look at you doing wrong, but they don't say, you know." But he said, like, when I see a guy doing wrong, I need to say to him, you know. Then that's a good thing. That's a good energy. He's like, he understood that was doing wrong, and he said to me, you know. But most people, as he said, don't do it, you know. Then that is important, especially for your male friend. That's truly important, you know. Then that's the problem. Men are feminine these days. Like, I don't know if it's exactly because they are feminine, you know, but I know that it's just like, I think the thing is, men are more feminine these days, and if they are giving less feedback and criticize each other in a constructive way, this means that, like, they're actually, probably that is the reason, you know. I think it's masculine friend always is giving feedback, you know. That is truly important, you know. We're always is giving feedback, you know. Even if it's small things, the thing in this, like, in the story, I was not saying, like, to my friend, like, start going to the gym. I was saying, like, a specific thing that actually was, like, a thing that improved him, you know, as a person, you know, improve him as a person, you know. And then, like, literally, like, masculine friends are giving feedback, you know. They are like, okay, they understand that you are doing something wrong, and they're saying, like, imagine that, for example, let me think about. For example, the best example is, like, for example, you are doing a bad habit, like eating, like, too much shit, like too much junk food. You are eating, like, a bunch of junk food. The guy that understands that's a bad thing, he will say, like, "Oh, bro, I think you are, like, being addicted to junk food. I think you should, like, improve your diet. I think you should, like, eat better, like, to improve and achieve the thing that you want, you know, because this is destroying your productivity, and I think you should, like, just start doing that, you know, because, like, if you want to be more stronger, you need to actually eat, like, good food, you know, because this food is just destroying your productivity. Then I think you are being addicted to that. I think that's not a good thing, you know." He'll say like constructive criticism for you. You know, this is a good thing, you know. Imagine that you have a friend that's so friendly and he's not doing that, you know. That's a good thing, you know. That's truly a good thing, you know. That's like giving and receiving feedback, criticism constructive criticism, whatever, is truly, truly important, you know. And in the book, The Way of the Superior Man by David Deida, they are in a specific chapter, he's saying that, you know, as well. Then that is truly important thing, and everybody wins. You already understood that everybody wins if you are just like give you feedback, you know. Everybody wins, you know. You win, and your friend is winning, you know, because everybody understood things that they was doing wrong, you know, and then they are improving. And this thing is so amazing, you know, because if I didn't say to him like this thing, he would not understand, like probably forever. That's a good thing, you know, because the reason why is giving feedback is so good is because imagine my friend like saying just I don't know, for him was normal, but for me wasn't, you know. And for most of people, I think if you are in a restaurant and you want to start a conversation with your friend and your friend just say I don't know, and then you can't start a conversation, you know, I think you will be like, yes, that's not how it works, you know. How you can have a conversation with a guy that just say I don't know, you know. If I did not say to him, he will not understand. That's the thing. It's the same thing. Imagine that's the thing. I was doing it at the gym. I was doing an exercise. For me, like I was like normal, you know. I think I already knew, but for some reason I don't know. I was like listening music. Then I was like I don't know what the fuck I was thinking about. Where was my mind? But I was doing it, and that guy who was looking at me, he understood I was doing wrong. This guy understood I was doing wrong, you know. But me, I wasn't understanding, you know. Needed to be another guy to understand, you know, and that's the same thing. Needed to be me to understand that he was doing something wrong, you know. Then sometimes you are doing something that you don't know that you are doing wrong, and need to be another guy that will understand it. You know, that's why it's so important, and that's why it's so powerful that, you know. Then if I like made friends and it's everybody is learning, improving, and then you'll receive some feedback, you know, and you'll understand that things that you were doing wrong, and you wasn't understanding, you know. That's powerful. That's truly powerful, and I want more of that, you know. I want to have more male friends for me to give more feedback, and I want to receive more feedback as well, you know, because I have a friend, you know, he's less advanced than me, you know, and because I'm more advanced, the thing is like normally it's just me giving feedback. Sometimes, especially when I because my English is not the best, sometimes he's give some feedback, you know, because it's better, you know, but I'm improving a lot, you know. But the most of times it's just me, you know, but I want to receive more, you know, because that's powerful. That will help me a lot. And for example, the last I think right now in this moment, the last video that I posted had a guy like in the comments that said like something that I like he said like no, this was boring, you know. For example, I did recorded a video, you know, and I was like talking about like how it's like the video was talking about like it's not too bad like to start in a bad position. For example, it's better to start life being broke and then become rich than just already had. Imagine to already rich, you know. That's not is like would be like you will be more happy if you start broke, like start at level 1 and then get rich in your life, you know, and then you actually like put effort to actually become rich. That is like is better than just imagine if I was like rich already because my parents are rich already. This would not be too enjoyable, you know. Then it was like I said, and then I was said like about that my English was so bad, you know. And then, you know, then when the things are like when you start lower, like imagine most people are normally yes, I wish I had born rich, you know. But I was like in this video I was just saying like no, it's not bad, you know. I think is better you born level 1 than level 13, you know. Then it's a process. And imagine if you look at your life 10 years ago and you was like in this situation right now, you are in this, you know. If you're already super rich, especially super rich, like it's boring for me, you know. Then that was the video, you know. And but the thing is, like, I started that video like talking about how my language is bad, but the title was like, be grateful, like, be grateful that you didn't born rich, you know. And I was like, I was not talking about the topic of my title, something like that, you know. And I understood it. He said like that was a bad thing. He said it was boring, you know. I understood that, and I changed the title, you know. And this guy, I don't know if he was trying to help me. Probably, I think he probably was, but this helped me, you know. He was like, I think that is not the best example. Normally, the example that's more constructive. This guy is talking more in a respectful way, but I don't think he was like talking like in a way that was not too respectful, you know. But I like it, you know, because he just gave me feedback, you know, and I appreciate it, you know. Then that's an example of a guy that gave me feedback, you know, constructive criticism, whatever. Okay, how to criticize, how to give feedback to your friend, you know. Like, the first thing is like, you need to find a mistake. You need to find the thing that he's doing wrong. It's not even like it's just like a thing that you think that, for them, he's fat. If you understand he's fat, okay, he's fat, then what you probably will think, if you already are going to the gym, you'll think like, I think he should start going to the gym. Oh, you want to go to the gym with me? Let's go together. Let's see some workout together, you know. That's the thing that like is in your brain, you know. And then had a moment that I found another mistake, like I think months ago. The mistake was like, always when my friend is in my home, you know, when we are cooking, we cook always, like, almost of the times with onions, you know. Okay, normal. But my friend don't like onions, you know. And like, instead of he's like just pretending he like onions, you know, he was just like, don't put onions, you know. But I understood that was not a good behavior, you know. Imagine that, especially because you aren't in your house, you know. And I said to him, like, I didn't say it. At that time I didn't say it, because this happened for a very, very long time, lots of times, like in the past, you know. And then I understood that was not a good behavior, because imagine that you're traveling, you know. Of course we'll have something that you don't like, but you need to pretend, you know. Like, you need to pretend, you know. It's just like, oh, I don't like this specific thing, I don't like this. No. Like, you can't live like that. You need to be more flexible, you know. And I think was my biggest. I think the problem of my friend was like when have a specific food that he's not that he dislike too much. He's just like he don't like too much, you know. But it's not like a thing that he vomits, or like, it's because I already know foods that if I eat, I will be. It's so. I dislike too much, you know. But for him, it was like he can like pretend eat the onions, like he would be like, I don't like this, you know. But he was not like die, you know. And the problem is like when have something, you know, that and then I understood that was a bad thing. Then I said to him like after years, I said to him like, stop doing this. I think that's not a pilot thing. I think you need to be more flexible. Imagine you are traveling, and I think you should like just like accept that have onions, and just don't give a shit have onions, you know. And that's the thing that I trained, you know, because I was a guy as well that like did not like a bunch of things, you know, especially like fruit. Like, I did not like fruit at all, you know. And then right now I can like, it's like almost of like fruits, you know. Like, I can eat, but I don't like too much, you know. Have some like, for example, apple I like, you know. Have some things that I can, you know, because sometimes I eat a little bit, you know, but it's like I don't like too much, but I eat anyway, you know, because I don't want to be the guy that like, I don't like this. Had the time that I was like, as well, like in my grandparents' home, and had a specific thing that I did not like, and I did anyway. I ate anyway, you know, because I was just trying some food, you know, like, you know. Then that's the thing that I said to him, you know. You at that time was specific about onions, but then right now when he's my home, he just accept the onions. Sometimes he'll leave some onions in his plate, you know, but he just like accept, you know. He's not like don't put onions, you know. That's not a good behavior, you know. I said to him, and he understood, you know. As I said, it's always some specific things, you know. Some. It's not like, oh, you're fat, you should go to gym, you know. then I said to him and he understood, and then another thing that I improve him as a person, probably I need to say more things, that's a good thing. I'm excited to like to just give more feedback, like constructive criticism to my friend, to actually like help him, because sometimes he the thing is, these things he wasn't understanding, for him, as I said, was normal, then that was another thing, as an example, it's just simple. You already know, like, you understand this thing, say to him, and be more respectful as well, but just be respectful, because some people, like, they don't know how to criticize, you can't criticize a guy. Imagine, like, this guy is being like not polite. You can't say just for a guy, you are not polite, you are a bad person. This doesn't work. You need to say why. You need to say why, and more in a respectful way as well. Then that is truly important, and that's everybody wins. Everybody wins. And the thing is, don't be afraid to give feedback, because most of people they are afraid. They are afraid, even if it's a simple thing. They are afraid. But I remember at that time, about like the story that I was saying to my friend, like, to accept the honest when no. And at that time, I had a time, like, when I was like in my home, I was like, yes, like, that's a bad behavior. But when he wasn't there, because I was that type of guy, like, and my family as well, like, type of guy that just like don't say to the people to stop doing this. It's just that the thing is, my mother was just like, everybody have his life, nah. But right now I understand that's not a good thing, At that time I should like just say, and I said, and this actually is better than just like keep with you, and every time that this is happening, you are just like pissed off, but you don't say, because no. That's I don't think that's a good thing. Yet you should be less afraid. You should just don't be afraid and just say, for your male friend, don't do this. That's everybody wins. And the reason why I just say it is more specific for men, because like for women normally it's more about praying. It's like, imagine that she's like doing a thing like that was right, and you just say that, oh, that was good, no, that this is why it's specific for a man, because this works better for men. The thing is, you need to understand that real men care about other men. You should care, like, if your friend is doing it, imagine that your friend is fat, you should care to like just say to him, you are fat, I think you should go to the gym, it will improve your life. No. You should care about your friend. You should care, like, if he's doing something wrong, you should care, just like, oh, okay, he's doing a mistake, but everybody have his life. No. Why? Just say to him, I think you are doing this wrong, I think you should change. No. Simple as that. But most people are like, it seems that don't care to, I don't know, like, you just understand that real men care about other men. Then just say, I think you are doing this wrong, I think you should improve this, no. And be like, because you probably care about your friend, and if he is like doing something wrong, just say like, I think you should improve on this. No. That's truly important. You understand, real men care about other men. Another thing is like, accept criticism. I think like we know, because we was talking about like how to give, and that's simple. Your friend will say, oh, I should improve this. No. Most people, when it's to accept, they struggle a little bit to accept some people, but depend, if they're not that masculine, even they'll be like, yes, but no. They will don't accept too much, but you should accept, you need to accept, it just, okay, you will just accept, it makes sense, if you imagine that you are muscular and have a guy that is saying that you should go to the gym because you are fat, then you understand, but I go to the gym, you understand, but accept criticism, accept understanding what he said to you, like, if he said like something, most of the time it's truly, if he's a guy that say like, you are a bad person, Nobody cares, you know, because you don't know why you are a bad person, you know. Then if the guy just say the reason, then you just understand, okay, I understand that, then I will improve, you know, and improve the things. If some guy says something, he's saying something, just like be like, yes, yes. No, you need to improve on that, you know. That's how you'll actually grow, you know. Then just, if some people don't understand, you know, but just understand, okay, if someone is giving feedback, then, because if the reason why it's so important, you know, like you actually do the thing that made someone say something, this is why it's so important you actually take action on that, you know, because this is a thing that you, as I said, you can't understand. It's another guy that is looking at you that can understand, you know. Then it's a thing that you could think that, no, but that's not true, you know, but actually need to take action on that to actually see if it's true or not, you know, because, you know, then that, because like, as I said, for my friend it was normal, then I needed to give too much argument and say no, but no, to actually, to make him understand, you know. Then that's truly important. Then accept constructive criticism and feedback, whatever, like, it's all the same, you know, feedback, no. But okay, that's truly important. To finalize this video, you know, for my benefit and for especially for yours, you know, like, just start, like, right now you will comment below, like, you'll just like say something that you think I should improve, you know. Most people will say like, you need to improve early English, improve verbs, improve how you spell the words. No. Okay, I understand that. I understand all of it, but I think you shouldn't do it just because I'm already improving. I already know, you know. Then if you understand something that I'm doing wrong, comment below, and this will help him. This will help me. Okay, right now because I don't know you, you know. I can't understand what are your mistakes, but you know. But I will like say specific for the fat people and lazy people, you know. First, if you are a fat guy, imagine how would be you. Imagine that right now you are muscular. Your life will improve, right? You can exercise, you know. The reason like, it's just for you understand that you have like some benefits that I don't have, you know, because I'm skinny. You can think like, yes, no. You have more benefits, no. I think I don't have too much, you know, because if you are fat, you have more strength, and you build muscles more faster, you know, because my friend, I start exercising every single day consistently first than him, and he have more muscles than me. You know, he have more muscles than me, he have more strength, you know. Then he have some benefits that I don't have, you know. And that thing is, you will think, yes, but you can get the six-pack more faster, you know. But the thing is, like, him is obsessed to get a six-pack, and I'm not obsessed to get the six-pack. I don't care like too much about six-pack. I care about being bigger, you know, because he already is big. Like, it's not too big, but he already is big, you know, because when you are fat, you are already big, you know. But because for me it was normal, because like for all of my life I was always a skinny guy, you know. Will appear a picture here of how much I was like skinny, you know, how I was too skinny, you know. And right now I'm not anymore. I'm more jacked, you know, but I need to improve. I'm upset just to become bigger, you know. Then I don't give too much about six-pack, you know. But you have advantage. Then just understand, like, the thing is, you probably have some excuses, but I can go to the gym. No. The thing is, everybody can exercise. Everybody, even if the guys that are in jail and don't have gym there, they can. Everybody can. You know that you can. If you don't have, you can't go to the gym. Just like search on YouTube. Full body calisthenics. 20 minutes. No. Then just watch that video and do this exercise like every single day. You know. Then that's level 1. Like in the future, we'll be like, oh, every day a specific muscle. Muscle. You understand? But just start with that. You don't need any dumbbells because it's calisthenics, you know. That just need your body. Sometimes like a chair, but you have a chair, you know. Then I think you wouldn't watch this video, because if you have internet, you have a chair, you know. Then you understand. If you have a phone, a computer, you have a chair, you know. And just do it. Just start from now, and just stop being fat, you know, because you don't like to be fat. Be honest, you don't like to be fat. Then why? You will just like be fat, you know. Then I hope that you understood that, and I hope that I motivate you to start from now. Then that's it, you know. And for the lazy people, it is specific, like if you are the type of guy that wastes a bunch of time. Is a guy that you know that have some habits that you need to stop. You know that you are being lazy, you are not even wake up early. The biggest reason is that, okay, you can have more fun now, but imagine that in your like 60s. Imagine how you look for your life. Understand all the things that you could do, but you didn't. You waste your life. You could do like a bunch of amazing things, but you waste your life. You know. Then that's you know, it's just like imagine that your parents and your grandparents that worked more because like they worked like that times was more difficult. Right now it's like easily internet and you just like do shit, you know. Then you should like make everybody proud of you. Then stop wasting your time. Start from now. Start at least like in 1 hour. Like start at least doing something and improving. You know, at least like start to understand that wasting time is. It's not that you are being a NPC. I think like that is just like why, you know. Just stop wasting time. Start working the business that you want. Start doing that. Start being productive. Start going to all of this. You know, start doing all of this because this will help. This will improve your life. You know. Then stop wasting your life. You know. Then I hope that this video helped you and you understand all of this, and that's it, bro. I think you understand all of the. I think you understand. I think I give a bunch of out and subscribe and give a like, and that's it.